What's up guys, Evan Aldo here. So Bitcoin, Ethereum technical analysis, and we'll look at Solana and Cardano today. Big things happening for Bitcoin, as we've talked about, as everyone who knows Market Cipher knows. 3-day money flow crossover up. This could be very, very bullish. We've been choppy for a while. It seems like we may come up a bit more from this 2-day. It seems like you still have room to come up here. Seems like you still have room to come up. Daily VWAP starting to curve down a little bit. You may eventually get divergence, but it still seems like we do have a little bit more time to come up. I just entered a long. I took a long last night in my exclusive Discord, locked in profits, got stopped out in profit overnight, and now I'm re-entering a long. I'll show you why in just a second. So there is a little bit of a cause for concern. You do have a divergence starting to form on the 12-hour. You do have a bearish divergence forming on the 8-hour, confirms about 5 hours from there to there. Price is coming up, as this doesn't look like the best thing. However, our last hope here for long is a bounce off of this spider line right around here. So 4-hour, here to here, that's that same divergence. Seems like what the bullish case, what I'm hoping is going to happen, I think it might happen, something like this. Another reason why I think it might happen, we're not seeing the retail FOMO that we're normally seeing. A lot of people have PTSD from May. YouTube analytics, a lot of people have been talking about, it's just not that toppy type of situation where you come down 20%. That's what I'm hoping for, something like that. 2-hour. Seems like we do have a little bit more room to grow. You're going to print that green dot pretty soon. 1 hour, about to print that green dot. Maybe something like this on our way up. One last leg. So I'll tell you why I'm going along right now. Snake eyes. These don't happen too often in the 20-minute. They're usually pretty powerful. This little 2 dots here, bounce off of that spider line. Last time here, it was choppy, but it did play out, and we're in the green here, so it generally makes it a little bit more safer. They don't happen too often. I like what I'm seeing for that. Let's go to our 15-minute, and I'll show you really what I think could happen. Look at these. Just look at how price, every time you're in the little place in the red, bam, you went up. Little place in the red, bam, you came up. Little place in the red, bam, you came up. Little place in the red, bam, you came up. So that could be, the main reason for a long entry right here. I'm giving it a shot. Stop loss below here. So that's kind of where I'm going in right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Same deal kind of on the 10-minute. You're hoping that you're just going to come up from there. And these crazy uptrends like this, that's what could happen. So where could this bring us up to? Well, let's measure out where it was in the last time with the 15-minute. So it was around from this general area to here. So it was a 3.5% increase. And then from here to here, another 3.5%, 69.3. So there's no spider line over there, but if you go to the, I have on my Gemini chart, the non-logarithmic spider lines, which are interesting. They can be useful. They definitely can be. 69.3, right around there. That's the place we could hit. That's where I'm looking for. That's where I'm really looking to take some profits. Got some profits before there to lock in, but the main place I want to take a lot of profits is right there on this this trade. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go to Ethereum right now. Not currently in a Ethereum trade. Kind of the same deal. 15-minute, a little bit there, bam. A little bit down, bam. He may come back up from this. Let's look at the daily here. Can't derive much out of this. You got some momentum, some divergences. Sideways VWAP, very indicative of just our crazy parabolic moves. 12-hour, gonna print that divergence soon. It's not happening yet. 8-hour, same exact divergence. Maybe it's played out. We came down a little bit. Maybe it's played out. 6-hour, actually, yeah, 6-hour, same thing. So the 4-hour, same deal. Maybe it's played out. For the more bullish case. Bearish case, we come down some more. This is interesting, this little area, the last time we were in the red here, maybe bam, you got some room to come up more. The 2-hour, good curvature coming up. That was a little bit overheated, but you could have one last leg up as you come down here. I'm a little bit more confident on Bitcoin right now. How's the 15? Look, same type of pattern right there. Bam. Came into the red, you're coming in the red, you're trying to come out. Bam, you come up. I mean, how much higher could this bring us up to? Let's see. If it's this same run, I don't think it'll be as high. It probably won't be 8%, but where would that bring us to? I mean, the 5,000s where I would kind of like to see 5. You'll definitely hit something at 5,000. Let's turn on our spiral lines here. Got a spiral line coming up. This might be the place for 5,000. Might be the place for 5,000. I'm happy with my single Bitcoin trade right now. Ethereum, I'll just sit out for now because it does look a little bit more overheated than Bitcoin at the moment. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano's coming back. It's coming back around 230. Finally coming back. I've been stacking this up for my HODL portfolio. In my exclusive Discord, I kind of gave a basically saying that I would probably go to 230 last night. Went to bed before I even bothered to trade it, so oh well. But there, little trigger wave, 12 hour. View up starting to come down, but I do think it seems like we're breaking above this. It's a good shot, 260, 250. Good places that you might hit there. Money flow crossover coming from there to there. You may come a little bit higher. Let's look at some lower time frames. Let's look at what's going to happen. Seems like you got more room to come up with the 4 hour. No real divergence yet. 2 hour. No divergences. Getting a little high in the green, but it does look like we're bounced off there pretty nicely. And then home free, maybe. Same deal with Bitcoin. About to print that green dot. Usually when you're in these uptrends, these green dots in these lower time frames, like hour, 2 hour, they usually do well. It's one of those few times where you could just go in on the BitBoy green dots in those little time frames. So yeah, that's Cardano. Let's look at Solana. So Solana is down at 240. It looked good last night. It was one of the trades that got stopped out, and I tried to go along in this. It was looking beautiful last night, but just didn't, just one of those rare cases where it just didn't work. So now we're money flow high, view up coming down. Daily is kind of the same. View up. You can make the argument that divergence is almost played out now. Let's draw a little fib level. This has just been a racehorse. This Solana, just crazy. 8 hour, you hit off a heat. I mean, that was our top, and now we're coming down from that. View up coming down. I wouldn't be looking to go long at the moment. I really thought this is what I thought these green dots as this view up was coming up. I thought this would bring us up. It didn't. It didn't bring us up. So maybe you're looking for something like that for a long 2 hour. You're curving down. So maybe you got some ways to come down. Maybe as Bitcoin, Ethereum. So the money comes out of this, comes into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or you're hitting a bottom pretty soon. But money flow generally coming up in the 30-minute. I like that. So 15-minute, kind of neutral on this. I wouldn't really do anything at the moment with this. I'd be looking for kind of a bounce off of here or a bounce off of, around 207. This pocket right here for a possible long. Does look a little bit overheated. I think a lot of money may come out of this and go into Cardano. That's what I would kind of think. Last but not least, I want to look at DOT a little bit. It's been topical. It's done very well recently. We're bouncing off of this this fib level right here, almost getting there. View up curving up on the 4 hour. Daily, can't derive much out of that. You can make the argument that this this bearish divergence has played out for DOT. Let's look at our 6 hour. Yeah, you can make the argument that divergence has played out. We just about bounced off of there. Just about bounced off of that fib level, relatively close. So, I'm hunting some stuff on this. I'm hunting some stuff on these altcoins. It'll go up with everything else. If Bitcoin, at that little wave right there, maybe a situation like this where we just come up a bit more or come back up. Been kind of sideways. Not really a coin I would enter trading on the moment, but I'm looking for movements up, looking for a VWAP to come up higher on the 4 hour. That's what I'm looking for DOT for a potential trade. I hope you guys liked the video. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out my exclusive Discord if you're interested. And check out Market Cipher, discount code ALDO25, 25% off, a limited time. We're doing a limited time. And check out my other links below. Check out FEMEX if you want to create a new FEMEX account, or BITGET if you want to create a new BITGET account. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.